Hi, I'm Kate Ward, and this is your Dickman Farm Smart Gardening Tip. And today I want to talk to you about the world of little tiny things, which includes things that go into terrariums. So a lot of people come in, we have a whole huge selection of small plants that'll fit in terrariums, and a terrarium anymore is really anything, any sort of container where you want to have a little world. Think of it that way. So you could have this big glass jar or something like this that doesn't have a top on it. And really, you could do a container. Terrariums tend to be in glass, but they don't have to be. If you want to create a small paradise, go for it. But there's a couple things you're going to want to know if you have a container like this with no drainage, and you're trying to keep a healthy environment for plants to grow. So you're going to pick your container, and you're going to need some soil, because plants grow in soil. The other thing you're going to need is some charcoal. And the reason we have charcoal is just like in a fish filter, charcoal helps to actually take out the impurities in the soil. So you can mix that in with some of your soil in your jar. Now if you want to, you can also, depending on what kind of terrarium you're doing, you can put pebbles, about 1 inch of pebbles on the bottom of your container. And what that'll do is when you water your plants, it gives it someplace for the water to go so that your plants don't stay wet all the time. So it's a very good thing to do. Do you have to? No, but I would highly recommend it. So what you do, you can see I mixed that up, and now I'm going to level it out. Clean. And then what you want to do is you want to take your plants. So you're going to pick, just like landscaping, you're going to pick the plants that you like. I think this is cool. I like the color, the texture. It looks like a tree to me. I have something here that's flat and low. Looks like ground cover or maybe grass. And here, maybe this thing could be a bush. And what I'm going to do is I would then transplant them. This one's going to be tall, so maybe I'm going to let that come right out the center of that container. But this will be on the side. It's really up to you what you choose to do. It's all about your imagination and how you want to run with it. Then, once you get them in, give it a light drink of water. Sometimes, believe it or not, something like a turkey baster, if you have one, or anything that'll hold some water and marinate, that'll help you get the water into these low places to get it watered down the first time. If it's something like this one, that's a closed system, just watch that it doesn't stay too wet in there. You might have to take the top off, or else it's going to look like, well, you're not going to look like anything, because it's going to condense so much you won't be able to see it. So once you get it all watered and ready to go, you might choose to cover up that open soil with something like this decorative moss. It just adds another layer to your project that you're working on, and let's sort of finish it up, look real nice. You could actually even use mulch, little stones, colored stones, anything you like, or nothing at all. And then when you get really going, you can actually take that gardening in a little world, and you can go a little further. So here, well, this one isn't planted actually, that's another, but here we've added a house in little pots and just pieces of wood for stairs, and this is actually a miniature perennial that comes back every year that's over here in my veggie garden, and we'll really just have fun with it. It's about imagination and fun and what you want to do, and please come in and see us, because we have all the imagination we can help you with and more to spare. So come on in and see us. We'll talk to you soon.